maybe a French.
And by the way, for somebody who's consistently playing the French,
There we go.
people are not getting advantages against him.
Not a ton, no.
No, and here we go.
Yeah, and now already a bit of an interesting choice for Grigoriy, because e5 you have to have something in that very, very forcing line with queen b6 takes b2. Yeah, I think because Levon had shown this d4 bishop d7 line, which the engine doesn't really agree with, let's put it like this, yeah?
Rubinstein with...
Yeah, okay, Lev says, okay, enough. Once is enough for that, and goes for knight b7, which is by far the more popular move. This used to be incredibly topical. People like Mikhail Gurevich and some others have played dozens of these games with black. Knight f6, knight f6, bishop e3, I think, is the central line.
By the way, Michael Gurevich in that particular line, he just seemed unbeatable.
I did win a game against him in Gibraltar, but I was much worse by move 15. Yeah, and then he misplayed something. And no, this is actually quite sharp, because white often will try castling queenside, at least wait until black castles kingside, and then if black castles kingside here, white insts queen g2, long castles g4, and let's go. But for black, you can be a lot more flexible. You can absolutely try playing b6 here, for instance.
Especially after the move bishop d3. If I play b6 right away, they irritate me with the move bishop b5 check, and then they retreat the bishop.
Can white go knight e5?
Yeah, I think it's a major option, but instead Grigoriy goes for... Yeah, I think if you were playing knight e5, I would have preferred it on the previous move, but this also makes some sense.
He's still gonna castle long, right? White.
In most cases, yeah, in most cases.
I'm just pausing.
Bishop takes e5, knight d5 is sometimes playable, but it's a kind of a grim-ish position you don't particularly want.
Okay, so help me out again. I'm throwing down the gauntlet. Castles, long castles, c5. You don't get to play g4.
Not immediately, no. We get maybe we.
Can I take after c5? Because your queen is...
e5 is hanging.
I'm giving up too much?
Castles f4 was chosen, I think specifically in order to stop what you were discussing. Grigoriy begins by playing f4.
Okay.
Makes sense to me, yeah.
It does.
Makes
It
sense.
does. But it's also telegraphing. He's definitely got long castles.
Knight d5 seems logical here. You could also just go c5 anyway. c5, dc5, bc5, then queen c7. Because the knight on e5 is not supported as well as maybe you would have preferred.
So you would still go c5 here?
c5 or knight d5?
I'm actually more attracted personally to knight to d5, because I figure if you're going to go g4, g5, I want to get out of the way.
for me.
Okay.
Dropping a piece off the board and then basically instructing your opponent to correct it. I should learn this trick.
Check.
G4.
And rook d7 and rook takes
96,
a7.
96 should be winning.
Rook d7.
Yeah, but that is also
Knight
that is also
d6.
very strong. Yeah, queen e6 only chance. You
Bishop
can't really
f5.
play this. Yeah, bishop f5. You have to realize the king is completely safe on b2, but I think it's possible to realize that.
Can I
I think even taken is.
Yeah, the endgame is also horrific. Just take and take on a7.
Yeah, I mean that a pawn goes fast.
Well, Grigoriy has a chance to take down the leader. He's going into this endgame.
Yeah,
And f5. Is this too soon?
I think he could have done it even stronger. He could have waited to take on a7 for a move, played bishop d3. This is maybe salvageable for Levon, although of course still very, very unpleasant because of how strong the passer is. Yeah, bishop c3 probably the intention, but there's bishop d7.
Bishop d7 is a very nice move.
King f7, f6 though.
MPL won his game against Kukesh.
MPL 1.
Yes, and 5 is no longer worse. It's equal.
Yeah.
I think
Fabi is getting away with one.
is Levon fighting his way back into this game?
Kind
It's
of.
still massively unpleasant, I think, because the a-pawn is
3 seconds for him as well.
yeah,
Very risky.
bishop b5, I guess.
Bishop e5. Rook. I mean that pawn
And then
is
rook
two
b7.
squares away.
Yeah, and I'm never allowing the king off the back. Oh wait, let's not blunder mate on the other side. Okay, so now.
Black is winning. It's
Oh,
e4 is coming.
I needed.
What a turnaround! Levon is winning.
Oh my! What a beautiful cheapo though. That is great. And now he has to sacrifice his bishop d6 is saying, and Levon with no time on the clock is going to win this game. Oh, he is so tricky. Oh my goodness.
This is. And
What a
Grigoriy hasn't
tournament.
lost the game today.
And what a turnaround. Grigoriy is playing a really beautiful game.
He
Right?
was out playing Levon.
Yeah.
And then rook e7 was just a big blunder. He missed rook a2 and king has made it in the center.
In the center of the board. Remarkable.
Yeah, this shouldn't be hard to convert. You have extra c-pawn.
Yep.
Wow, not expecting that.
Not at all. And a check also. Yep. And now rook g3.
Summer of Levon
bishop
continues.
d5 check though.
And bishop g5 check.
Wasn't
No!
Bishop
Okay,
d5 check
bishop
wasn't bad
g5
there.
was pretty strong there.
Yeah, wasn't bad there.
Yeah. But h2 is on
10 out of 10 would recommend.
yeah.
But yeah,
Everything should be winning here.
and rook h6, I guess.
Levon,
Yeah,
wait, how much
Levon
time
knows
does
what
he have?
he's doing.
7 seconds, okay. That's plenty. And
Wow. And Grigoriy Levon look at each other and say, okay, that was a good one. Where are we going, Nasi?